Welcome to another episode of Wine After Whines. This is Janay,
And this is Najah.
and we want to welcome you back to another episode of Wine After Whines, of Wine After Whines. Go ahead, go get it. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so
Sorry about the
let
break.
me tell y'all something.
What?
I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, I'm a little tired too.
I don't know. I just, it's look. I'm not finna even go into that because it's an honest moment or something. But I'm so happy to see you because I just saw you, but I'm happy to see you again.
No, we've seen each other a couple times this week.
Oh God, yeah. We went to Alabama this week together. We're planning
Why you got quiet?
because I'm trying to see like if I want to say we're planning something and more details to come
Very soon.
in Alabama. So we went to Alabama to kind of scope out the scene. Najah was able to talk to my dad and stepmom.
I'm cracking up. This is supposed to be a business meeting. I shouldn't laugh that hard at a business meeting, okay? Yes, our business meeting was in the car a little bit, but it was funny.
Oh my God. Like Najah got the opportunity to be around my sister and me and just my stepmom,
Oh
my
no.
dad. Yeah, I can't deny Corey. He's definitely my father.
Y'all
Um,
just like one and y'all act just like two.
all I could do, like most of the time, I just laugh at them and I egg it on. But this time I was just laughing, and Naja was trying her best to be professional. That's what we was laughing at in the back seat. I don't know if you knew that.
And she told me when y'all had got out, because y'all know she was locked in the car because she was in the car where the
Oh, and
child.
Daddy told me I couldn't let her out the car.
Yeah, she was like, you know what, Naja, they trying to keep me in here. And she's like, we saw you doing this with your with your jacket. I said, listen, excuse me. I said, listen, y'all so funny. They had me rolling, y'all. They are so dang on funny. Like it's ridiculous. It's your dad. April she just take it. She just be like,
And she like, I don't know what kind of family I done married into, but just take it. Just take it.
take it how it is. She ain't got no choice at this point. Corey ain't changing for nobody.
No, that's something for the rest of his life. Good luck. Um,
But that was one time we saw each other, and then we went to. I actually attended Porter Shield's concert this time with Janay. I had so much fun. We had so much fun.
I had a good time. I like look. If you know me, all I need is music and food.
That's her high.
That's it.
That's her high.
Yeah, like Jace and I drank water the entire time. It was still like just like out there.
She drank water. I had a couple drinks. I needed it. I had a long weekend.
Yeah, no, you needed it, girl. But and
Yeah,
plus I was driving. And
yeah, and I wasn't driving. My husband drove.
I can't see at night. I was like, you
Yeah,
know,
no.
I'm making me a eye appointment tomorrow though. So
I
you know,
need to make one too. I need this the top of the year. So I usually do mine at the top of the year and I haven't done it yet. So yeah,
I
I
don't
definitely
usually do it ever. But I will say I don't know if any moms can relate, but my eyesight left after I had kids. I could see fine before I gave birth.
I had wore glasses before I gave birth, but they were just quick reading glasses. So I definitely can relate because now it's worse. I don't see horribly, but I'm like, yeah, I need my glasses. I don't wear my glasses on the show very much, but yeah, I need them too.
Yeah, and my son, he asked me on the way home today. Actually, he was like, "What do you like to do? Like, what is your favorite? Like, what are your favorite things to do?" And I'm like,
Aw.
I like to dance. I like to listen to music." And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "What's
Know
your
that.
favorite food?" And I was like, "Pasta." Don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody, aka Truth. But yeah, it was y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I live near the airport and trains, and there's a train like
Oh
going
my
outside right now.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. That was my childhood. So when I think I've done this over your house before. When I've heard a train go by, I'm like, oh, that was like so nostalgic because I don't have a train where I live now, and even by my where my parents live currently because they moved from where when I was a child. I don't hear trains anymore. So when I hear it, I love the sound. Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird.
Oh
I
my god.
mean, you are weird in general, but that I don't think, if that's something that's nostalgic for you, that's great.
Yeah, I'm weird. Yeah, but I love it.
Embrace my weirdness. So, but Bad Supporter Shields, we had a really good time, and
Yes, yes, yes.
check out his music, y'all. He's a different type of artist. But when not okay, his music on if you stream his music, he has like some trap Atlanta music, but he's the singer though, so you wouldn't know that listening to some of his tracks. But then
Mhm.
on some of his other um, songs, he's singing. But
Yeah.
if you ever can catch him live, he's a good show live for sure, and his music is good to download it. So
Yeah, he's definitely a performer. As you know, I've grown up behind the scenes of music all the time. So it was good. Another nostalgic moment. It was so good to actually be there at a concert and then me knowing the person. So it's like, and he coming over to talk to us and stuff. And I'm like, oh God, this is just like when I was a kid and I used to be doing
yeah,
this.
yeah,
But it was when I tell you, I know performers when I see it. He was a performer. He had a bad A band. The guitar from the guitarist to the bass player, the drummer, amazing, and they did a great job. And I definitely cannot wait to go back to another show. Like I can't wait.
good. I'm so glad because that's something we can do together because we both enjoy that. Like, so I'm glad you had a good time. I'll go to every show as long as he in the area. I ain't going too far.
Did you tell last week? I'm having a brain fart. Last week, did you tell about the Kaylani show, or you told that you was getting ready to go?
I didn't talk about it, but I will.
Okay, yes, I want to know. I mean, you told me a little, but I want more details, girl. I need some details.
So for Kaylani, she had this virtual show that I paid for $20, and it was good. Kaylani gives me very like she has perfected. I'm a girl, but I'm also like a tomboy.
Mm-hmm.
Like she has this like it's like confusing for your brain because you look at her and she'll be like girly, but then she got all these tats and like when she's like her outfit for the show is like this all white tuxedo looking outfit, but she had her hair in a ponytail, like a long curly ponytail, and she looked very feminine and masculine at the same time. It was very like mind-boggling. But she sang good, she sounded good, she looked good. She danced good. It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. Um, it could have been longer. It was really short. She
Hmm.
also sang some of her old stuff like Distraction and stuff like that. But it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't really have nothing to say about it, but it was good.
That's good. I would love to catch that. Yeah, one thing, Janae, that I am ready for is after this pandemic is to get back to like some concerts. Like I told D, I was like, listen, I have lately pre-pandemic, I like have deprived myself from concerts, which I have not done in a long time. Like I really had. And I know a lot of it had to do with me being a mom and stuff like that, and I just depriving myself. But I told him, I said, listen, one, I like I told you, I said if SWV and
Escape.
Escape had a concert, I'm gonna be there with
Mm-hmm.
bells on because that is something I want to see. But I want to see a good concert. I'm not trying to go to no little baby concert. Nothing wrong with them, but that's not what I mean. I need some good old school,
Yeah, something.
our old school.
Yeah, we can leave out horse because you sang every last.
every song. A Kaylani show I would go to. Right, Kaylani, her, I love her.
Yeah.
I want a good concert, Janae. So that's something I'm ready for. I
I'm
don't know about
down.
you.
I'm down.
I'm having like
Yeah. I
thousands of
need it. I need it.
yeah, scratching and stuff over here. Like I need it. So
Like I said, all I need is good music, good vibes, good people, good food, and like my life is made. And that's what my kickbacks are normally like.
yes, we
Food
have
and
so
music.
much fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's all I'm saying.
let's
But that was
go.
our weekend, guys. Janae, let's move on to this social circle.
Let's get into this social circle. Just blow your horn. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
I think I'm
Y'all,
saying that for next season.
y'all gotta be living under a rock if y'all haven't heard about okay, y'all know I don't really do social not social media, the reality TV like that. But I do know who
You
Portia.
were watching The Circle, and that is reality TV, but go ahead.
No. I like reality TV. I just haven't been watching it. No. Don't say I don't think y'all don't like it because I actually, if I had a chance, that would be all I watch because it's actually super fun to watch. But I haven't watched it in so long. But I do know who Portia is, Portia Williams, and so I don't know what's her name? Fallon. Am
Yeah,
I saying it right?
yeah.
I don't know how to say her last name, but I know she was on this housewife show with Portia, and I see that her and her husband got a divorce, and Portia backdoored that mug like a mug. Like I don't know, and she said they weren't friends, but listen, y'all, I don't know the full details and of the girl and Portia's relationship. But at the end of the day, they were co-stars on this show.
Yeah. So according to Portia, they were not friends.
Mhm.
But she would, you know how producers put stuff together, like they have to kind of like attach you to somebody. So to introduce Fallon into the show, they had Portia going over to her house and like taking a dip in her pool, hanging out with her. They went back to her house for a Halloween party.
Oh,
um all in all, you got introduced to this man through this woman who you were, like you said, co-starring with, which is basically your co-worker. So
honey.
that's like somebody that I work with that I'm not, okay, yeah, I'm not necessarily that cool with, but we work together. And then I introduce you to my husband, and you gonna take up my husband as soon as you find out something is, we divorced. I would feel away. I would definitely feel away about that.
Girl, I just when I read this little story or what have you, I just felt all sorts of ways. Like I said, I don't know these people, but come on
This
now.
man is very well off, apparently. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, so it's funny because my cousins actually showed me this first in a group text, and it was like, and their response behind it was like, "Do she just want somebody with money? Because what is going on?" And I'm like, so I read up on it, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, really?" So maybe that is. I don't know her financial state. I mean, I know she seemed like she should be okay.
I don't know. Let's just look. I hope that he is really making her happy because now they're engaged.
Right.
Yeah, and I hope that she's not in it for a check because what they say, what's the saying? You lose them how you get them.
You lose them how you get them.
So how, like if she stole somebody man, and somebody gonna steal her man, steal him right back
Yeah.
from her. So look, more power to you, Portia. I actually like Portia, kinda.
I did too. I was like, but that's why I
She's my favorite, but I like Portia.
felt I like her energy.
Yeah, she's just funny. I don't know, but girl, get it together.
Get it together.
But
Yeah.
I don't sleep with y'all at night, so I don't know what y'all got going on. So if you like it, I love you.
Right. I don't know what's going on with how these people handling this, but that's a bit much for me. But like you said, I don't know these folks, so So we ain't gonna talk about him no more. No. Yes, we will. Let me let me find out something else.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on. I don't know if you watch the Ellen show. I watch it, I watch it every now and then. I guess she's gonna end her talk show
Bye.
in 2020 after its 19th season. Um,
2022.
yeah, 2022. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Um, talk to me. What you feeling?
I like Ellen. And I like the little dancing she do when she first come out. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Um,
She on
no,
the,
you don't
she
like,
on the three?
huh?
What is she on the 1 and 3? Is
Yeah.
that
No, she got a little. It be like,
she do too much hip thrusting for me.
I like it. It's fun. It's funny for me.
It's funny. It's very funny.
Um, but I know that stuff. I think this is smart for her because after all that stuff came out about how her staff and is treated, and you remember that.
That
I
was my comment, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a smart move. I think just get out while you're on top. Actually, she talking about ended it in 2022. You just end it at the
Just
end.
go on the lead now.
Yeah, well, just bye.
That was my thing. That's what I was about to say next was I remember, I don't know if it blew over people's head, but they said that her staff was not treated the best.
Hmm.
Like they had their favorites. Um
As any corporate job or any job in America.
exactly. So it is what it is. More power to you. But along with that, they're saying at NBC Universal, reportedly, they're considering Tiffany Haddish to be the new face of daytime TV. So,
I
following
don't like it
exit, you don't like it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I just feel she's a little. I don't know. Right now, I feel like she going through some stuff. Like I feel like she going through some stuff.
because of cutting her hair and stuff.
Not just that. It's just like I mean, that has a part to do with it, but because when a woman cuts her hair the way she did, it's not just that, but yes, a little bit. When a woman does cut their hair the way it does, it seem like she's trying to make a change or she's trying to do something.
Well, this is probably a change for her. This getting this job might be like her trying to level up, and maybe cutting her hair is a symbol of her trying to say, "Okay, I'm free. I'm gonna level up. I'm about to do my thing." Blah blah blah. Blah. But the reason why I don't like it is because I don't know that I would want to see Tiffany Haddish on daytime TV. Like
Mhm.
that's just not something that I'm yearning for. Like
Yeah.
first of all, I don't watch daytime TV, so I don't even know why I even care. But I just don't know. Like you got so many other people that can fill a slot.
Why Tiffany Haddish? Is that
Yeah.
um
I'm not knocking her hustle. If she get the job, then congrats. But I just,
it's not a knock.
from a viewer's point of view,
I get what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out how to put it in words. No, because I kind of feel you.
yeah, I'm good on that. I'm like, might as well just put another judge show in there or something.
Not another judge show.
I don't know. I don't. But maybe they should do like a little dry run or something, like to see if, how she, if people like her.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What
I
you
was mad when the real changed because I like Tamar on there. So I stopped watching it when Tamar left.
um who would you put in that spot besides her?
That's what I was thinking. I say give it to a black woman, but
And
I
you
don't
notice what
know.
they gotta do.
Huh?
Notice what they're gonna have to do
Yeah, for sure.
because of now all the stuff that's going on, they want to put a black woman in that spot or even a black man, but mainly a black woman because Steve Harvey already got so much. So
Um, I don't know.
I don't have anybody.
Tracy Ellis Ross. She's
She got
an actress though. She ain't got time for doing daytime TV. But I like her energy and her personality
I
though.
love, love, love her personality.
Um, I feel like Tiffany, my gripe with Tiffany is that I feel like she's gonna try to be too funny,
Mhm.
and I think it's gonna fall flat.
Have
If
you seen her host? What is that kid show?
I
Kids say that.
haven't, because I don't want to watch Tiffany. I don't know what it is.
That's kind of, you sound like Ladarian. Ladarian's not the biggest fan of her.
I feel like I would like her in person. Like I feel like she would be a cool person. Like if she came to my cookout or something, like what's up, Tiffany? Blah blah blah. Like want some potato salad. But after that, like I I don't want to see her do nothing. Like I see her movies maybe, but not if she's starring. But if she like, whoo, this is going really wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that, because no, Janae, but I'm kind of glad you saying it like that, because everybody's not gonna be a fan. Just like everybody expects expect somebody to be a fan of Tiffany Haddish. Somebody expect somebody to be a fan of
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, D is not a fan of neither. I mean, he's okay, but he's not a fan of Tiffany Haddish. And you people already expect you to be a fan of like Michael Jackson. I know people who are not a fan of him. So stuff like that. Stuff like that is like people expect you to do. If you don't like it, you just don't like it. You
Yeah,
know?
it's all about preference. But I look, I support black people.
That don't mean you don't
But
support.
that don't mean I have to like it. Like you said, when we had a live where we were playing a game called what was it? Smash or Pass? No, it wasn't.
So, oh, I was like, we did that on live.
Uh, F, which is have sex, marry,
Oh yes,
or kill.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
During this live, one of our listeners, Shauna, was like, I don't like Michael B. Jordan.
And everybody else do.
But a lot of people like Michael B. Jordan. And it's kind of like, if you don't like, look, it's something about his, like from here down, it's something about, or maybe it's like this area that don't be vibing with me, but whatever. But yeah, you can't force people. You're right. You can't force people into like liking somebody. I don't necessarily think Aaliyah was the greatest voice of all time.
No, I mean, oh no, I don't either.
But people
I
will,
mean,
people will
so they'll come for you, just like the Beehive. I'm not going to mention that, but you already know how I feel about that. So, but oh, since we on that topic of things that people don't like, I'm gonna throw one thing out there that I'm not a big fan of, and everybody look at me sideways when I say this.
I'm gonna disagree. But go ahead.
You're gonna be like, Najah, what? I am not a big fan of Boys to Men. I do not care for none of their music. Almost none of it. I mean, I know. Crazy. I don't like the mama song. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Nope. Nope.
What
And
about into the end of the into the end of the road?
if you sing it, I know the words, but it's like I almost was forced to know the words. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of them.
Wow.
I am not a fan, and I get that same response every time.
I'm
I don't know why.
I'm
It's
not gonna
like,
say I don't like none of their music because that's a little extreme, Najee Pataji.
you know what song I like?
What?
Was the man in back in doing that's the song that I do like. I think for me, and I'm going back to a child. I felt like their music was so freaking slow and so depressing. That's always how I felt. I'm like, bruh. And I was a hype kid. I liked hype junk. Like I liked to
Yeah.
and I think that's what it was. And to this day, I always think back to that. Like I said, their stuff is straight, but I just never, I was like, why is it so slow?
I like I like some of their music, their hits. I mean, I've never like listened to their albums or anything like that, so I can't say like I'm a fan like that.
Mhm.
But I do like their hits. But recently, he had the lead singer, the one that be doing his hit like that when he be singing
Gail?
that one. had went back and forth with Candy and about because Candy made a comment about they were the hardest group she ever had to work with in the studio. Like she said they were disrespectful and just mean, and then he came back and kind of like said something to her. So they kind of just put a sour taste in my mouth about the group, like how he was kind of petty with it.
Makes me feel better because I just felt I don't even bring that up. Like I said, I can almost tell you sing every song that they have word for word because I like felt like as a child everybody loved them and I had no choice but to listen to it.
I'm gonna have to come up with a segment about things like this, like things that everybody else like that we hate.
And that's I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we need a segment on that too because I have some more stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too, and I was about to tell you, but I'm gonna save that because we're gonna come up with a segment for that.
But yo, we didn't went all off topic, but y'all know that's how we do. So whatever. Moving along, y'all. Janay, look, let me tell y'all this next topic.
Yeah,
I chose it because I thought it was funny. And because of my friend next to me. Yeah. So y'all been seeing what they been talking. No, I'm just playing. Y'all saw what Bow Wow and Romeo, they kind of did a little bit of a back and forth, not too much. But y'all know the web series, I mean not web series, the web show that that Romeo has out. And he made a comment saying, pretty much him and Bow can go back and forth on, do verses. He didn't say it in no mean way. I don't think he did. I don't know how Janay feel about it. But Bow Show came back and was like, yo, you sure you want this smoke? I see you calling me out. Oh, what you
think, Janay? Look, first of all,
I'm on to Romeo next, but I can't see that. Go ahead. First of all, what, girl?
Okay, I'm gonna sum up what Rome said because
it's a lot, but
I'm gonna sum it up because I already know the story. I know the tea because I know the tea. So, yeah, Romeo didn't say nothing bad. He was just like, look, Bow, if you want it on this verses, like, let's go. And so Bow did come back with like, Bow has always been cocky Bow, but I don't feel like he said anything like, I don't feel like it was bad, like what Bow said. He was just like, you sure you want this smoke? I see you calling me out. You sure this is what you want to do? And so then I think the fans start hyping it up. Like, they were like,
that's what it was.
Ooh, like instigate, basically. Ooh, you gonna let him say that to you? Oh, I can't believe, and Romeo, your catalog is trash compared to Bow. Like, so like the fans and everybody was hyping it up. So which prompted Rome to make a long post, which I'm not gonna read, but he was just basically like, I just want a celebration of our era and our time. And people always try to pin us against each other, and it's not like that. So I want to just kind of celebrate my music, my fans, his music, his fans, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. And then he had said something about fighting, and I don't know where that came at, but whatever. So it didn't end here because I don't know. You didn't put this in here, so I don't know if you saw it. So Rome got on the phone with Bow Wow and recorded the conversation and put it on Instagram.
Now, why you ain't tell me this before the show so I could listen to it?
It wasn't bad. It was just like them just saying, yeah, man, let's get up. And his caption was just like, this is how me and Bow talk all the time. So for y'all to see us kind of like go back and forth, it's no love loss, it's no beef. But y'all want us to have beef so bad, but there's no beef. We just be talking, kind of like how dudes talk on a basketball court. You ought to hear the trash talk that they talk on the court when I be watching Drew play basketball.
I was there one time. I was like, but all y'all need to shut up.
Oh, yeah, you was out. Did you hear them talking?
I heard them. They was right there. But I know that, though, because I've been around it my whole life.
Yeah, they talk so much trash. They can talk about your mama. They can talk about like anything. You trash, your family trash. They be talking about everything. Like,
Yeah.
so I think that they just have a little playful banter. But what I will say in conclusion to this is, I love Romeo. What? I was
Yeah.
gonna say I love Romeo and his maturity. I feel like he's way more mature than Bao. I feel like he got his head on straight. He's a good guy, and yeah, he deserved all of his flowers. But he ain't gonna beat Bow Wow.
That's all I was waiting for. Like,
No,
that,
what they smoke. I listen to Bow Wow now with my kids because I know back then, like if I feel like in a mood for like some rap that I know ain't gonna be no cursing or nothing like that in it, look, y'all better listen to this Doggy
we,
Bag album of the Beware the Dog album, call it a day.
that's so funny. Is there any rap that our kids can listen to now?
Bow Wow is my kids bop. Okay,
Is that it?
kids bop.
That's
That's
a shame, dog.
it. But
That's
yeah, thank you for adding that in there.
so funny. I knew she would like this little story, y'all.
Speak on it.
I ain't even talked about it really. I just let my friend take over on that one.
It's cool. But speaking of artists, the artist Tank. I just thought about Porter saying his song this on the show. He is going completely deaf in his right ear. Um, and he is taking this surprisingly very well. He's been talking about it a lot. And he was just he made like a post giving us an update on what's going on with his ear, and he says it's getting worse. They had to do like a scan to make sure to see what was going on. They don't know why he's going deaf, but he is. Um, he was like, y'all, for anybody that rock with me, anybody that like my music, anybody that care about what I'm doing, give me my flowers now before I can't hear it no more. Like tell me you like my music. I don't want to have to like hear it from not hear it because he won't be able to hear it, but I don't want to have to like
Just
get
one ear though, right?
well,
Just
I don't know. Because the way he made it seem is that, like, I know he's going completely deaf in the right, but I think the left might not be all the way 100 either. So
oh,
I don't know, but he's very positive about it. He was talking about something else he had. I don't remember something else he had. But yeah, go back and look at his videos on it. Go on his page, but he talks about it. He's in great spirits. I don't listen to Tank's music like that to be like, oh, I'm a huge fan, but he is a great artist. But I think that it just gives you a reminder of just being grateful because you never know. Like, I know you have family that are experiencing like, issues like not death, but
no, my mother-in-law.
yeah.
She's going completely blind. Her don't get me lying about which eye is which, but one is completely gone out. And then the other one is she can see like silhouettes and she can see a little color. But it's really sad because she's like, can I want to see my grand because she can still see a little. So she's like she wants to see her grandkids and we stay so far away and she sees all her other grandkids, now, but she does say it and we do our best to get down. It's 4 hours away where she lives. So we do our best to get down there as much as we can. It's kind of hard because of our work schedules and stuff. Um, but yeah, she tells us all the time, just like cherish it, and take care of your health because of course hers was offset by diabetes.
Mm,
I know someone younger than her who actually went through it as well. He was really young when he went through it, and he had diabetes, and he wasn't taking care of himself that well. Although she was taking her medicine and stuff, it still got her though.
yeah.
But yeah, it's sad to hear. I mean, of course, I go through it with her, but even hearing him, this is his career.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, I know he's still relevant and he's still alive and he's still, be able to do what he can do for a while. But
Yeah, he said he's still gonna try to sing and blah 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 blah. Still gonna get to it. But prayers up to him and his family. Like I don't know if they're gonna eventually have to learn how to sign or what the case is. But it's yeah, just be grateful for your health and for your strength and everything that you have because it's people out here that don't have it, and especially like I can see if you were kind of born that way and it's just this it's all you know, but for you to have everything and then lose it, that's a whole other
that,
thing, like the process, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And yeah, just be grateful out here.
yeah, I'm with you on that. Definitely be grateful because it's a hard world out here, y'all.
It is.
But moving right along, guys, we are gonna move to our relationship corner. So for our relationship corner, we are gonna give three more of our marriage tips, three more of these gems that we gonna drop on y'all. Y'all got three a few episodes ago. Here go three more.
Bye.
I'm gonna read off this first one. I'll let Janay go to the second one. So, guys, this is a big one here. This is don't practice divorce or separation, and don't bail on the first sign of trouble. It's hard. You will go through things, but there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Like I said, if you caught our live on our Instagram, I used to do this, not divorce, but practice divorce. But I'd be like, you can leave if we had a argument. We don't have many arguments like that, but that was me. And I stopped doing that. I had to stop doing that. He hates it. He absolutely despises when I do that. He like, it's not that serious.
Right.
But that's what I was doing. But I was saying nothing. I didn't mean it, but I would say it. Let's yeah, we definitely don't need to do that.
And I think it comes out of just like if people would say, well, you can just leave, or so what? You want to get a divorce?
Yeah.
Because I feel like they feel hurt, um, and they just like they want to hurt you, and they think like they use it as a scare tactic. Because I mean, I can't say that I have not ever done it. I have done it before. Um, Andrew just told me to go sit down somewhere, so I mean, I
I
guess.
mean, pretty much the same thing over here. Like, just stop. Just hush.
Right.
You
So
already know how chill D is. So he really like, yeah, it is what it is. But
right. So yeah, don't do that. That's not good.
mm-mm.
What's the next one? Be safe. Okay. Be safe. The next one is be a safe place to land on for your partner. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and allow them to be vulnerable with you as well.
I'm gonna pause you. I'll let you read that one because I hate saying that word. Vulnerable. I hate saying it.
That's why you volunteered to go first. Oh, I'm gonna go first because I don't want to say vulnerable.
Saying that word.
You were in school when you have to read the paragraphs, and then they said like you can't. You did y'all do this in school? And then
Uh-huh.
they be like, okay, so you're gonna read this paragraph, this paragraph, this paragraph, and when they get to you, you try to pre-read your paragraph so you can
Of
make sure
course,
you get all these words right.
of course. That was me, 100%. First of all, because I was nervous in front of reading in front of the class anyway. I was super shy. I still don't understand how I'm doing a whole podcast right now. I still don't understand.
You're just talking to me and a
That's
few other people.
but go ahead, girl.
So this to me is a major key as well because um, being a safe place to land on for your partner is it's good for women and it's also good for men, and mostly for men because a lot of men don't know how to be vulnerable and how to be uh, naked. And I'm not talking about physically, but just with their emotions, period.
Let me
Like
out.
like bearing it all. Like and we talked about a little bit how unfortunately, it started with their moms, how their moms would be like, toughen up, don't cry, be a man, don't be a little wimp, blah, blah, blah. And so when they get in a relationship with another, and so being tore down by a woman, and then when you get in a relationship with a woman, and then you don't know how to be vulnerable with that woman because your mama done told you to be quiet, don't cry, don't this, that, and so they shut off completely. So, I know I don't went into a tangent, but being a safe place for your partner to land on is just important.
It
That
is.
way that you can tear through all of the layers that they have and all the walls that they have built up. I always say to Andrew, like, in the streets, in the world, you can be the man, you can be whatever. I'm gonna stand beside you. But if you need to come home and you need to release and you need to to give your feelings and your emotions, like, do that with me. Feel safe enough to do that with me. Feel
Yeah.
comfortable enough to let me in. And if you guys do that, your woman's gonna easily let you in too. Like, it's easy for her.
She's 100% right. I had to let my husband know. I had to let D know. I had to let him know it's okay to come to me. I mean, I know you don't trust everybody. I know this, I know that, but and I know you this big tough guy, but if you need to cry, I'm here.
We're on the same team.
Yeah, what I'm gonna talk go that little nigga cried the other day. Oh, that's not me. Like I never do nothing like that. So you shouldn't do something because there are people out there, women out there, or men out there who will make fun of that. And it's not a joke. Somebody's giving you their feeling, their heart. So take it as a prized possession because it is. Like if I'm giving you my heart, I'm letting you know my feelings. I need you to I need you to respect that and cherish that. So yeah, definitely. I
But
definitely
if guys don't let it out, it's gonna blow up in another way.
bruh.
And I feel like guys, they have they mask it with other things
Hmm.
until they don't work no more.
Right. Because it's not gonna work forever.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
you know. If you know, you know.
You know.
Uh, you got the next one.
Yes, moving along. I'm gonna get our third and final one for tonight or today. Today, remember to grow together. It is okay to not like the same things as you used to like in the past. Evolve together as a unit. This one is another gem. Like it's this is how we grow up. This is how we become one. This is how you become one. You don't become one by just staying the same way, staying separate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to come together, mold together. Like you said, it's okay to not like the same things. It's okay.
Yeah,
But come on, let's come to a compromise and see what we can do. Make our differences evolve.
yeah. Like for me, even this can be sexually. This can be anything. Like you could like, hey, I don't like when you do that no more. Like I know that was cool back in the day, but hey, don't
Fix that
okay,
up.
don't do that no more. Like
Uh-uh.
but it's okay. I know that sometimes we lose ourselves individually, in relationships,
Mm.
and don't lose yourself and continue to. You are a person as well. I am a whole person. By
Mhm.
like, look at me. This is a person, and then he is a person. I
Yep.
can't make him like deny, like forget who he is. Like he don't have a life and breath in his lungs and a heart beating. Like like you merge those two when you're married or in a committed relationship, but um just grow up together. Just grow up together. That's all you can do. Um
Have to do it seemed like it's I mean so I feel like me personally I don't know how you feel but I feel like people make this harder than what it is.
I think they do.
Mm-hmm.
When people say we grew apart, I think that's a choice that you made.
Yes, I think so too.
I mean, maybe I haven't experienced it, but I'm not going to say at every point in your life you're going to always be on the same exact level and same exact playing field as your spouse, because
Mhm.
that's not realistic. But what I'm saying is, um, you're playing for the same team.
Right.
You're partners.
Mhm.
So if you see that I'm lacking in an area, help me.
Mhm.
Get me, help me elevate, help me get there.
Mhm.
So people do make it harder than what it is. Unless one person just, if you absolutely refuse to grow up and to change, that's a
Mhm.
whole nother conversation. But
Right.
when because you don't want somebody that's gonna be like, no, I'm like this, I'm always be like this, and F you. You don't
Right.
want that. But it has to be like a compromise, it has to be give and take. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And that's the type of relationship I'm talking about. Like growing together because you both want to achieve more, you both want to still be together. It's a choice you make. You make a choice every day to be with who you with. You make a choice every day to love them. And you make a choice to grow together.
Yep. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. So y'all take those 3 tips we gave y'all. Please put them towards your relationship, whether it's marriage or even just a
Partnership.
partnership, whatever y'all got going on. I don't know what y'all got going
Whatever
on.
y'all got. So tell me something good. All right, so today we have wine after wines. It usually be our tip of the week or our quote of the week, but today we got something good we're going to give to y'all. So take it away.
Yes. So, almost 3 years ago, Nicki Minaj helped this young lady, Pfizer Princess. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know why I don't got her name.
That's our Instagram name.
Yes,
Her Twitter
but
handle.
it's this is a beautiful story. But almost 3 years ago, Nicki Minaj helped her through school by paying for her college tuition, and she's walking across the stage with her bachelor's in science. I'm sorry, to receive a bachelor's of science and then a minor in. Okay, listen, y'all. Obviously,
Her bachelor in science degree in
I'm reading wrong. Let me
psychology in human development and family science. That's a lot.
That's her minor. So she actually went to school and she got a bachelor's and a minor. And I just really respect that Nicki Minaj helped is if people been through college, even whether you finish or you didn't finish, the ish is expensive. Point blank period. So for somebody to pay your college tuition knowing they have a ton of money and they're able to do this and help these students out, that is a blessing. Not in disguise, it's a whole damn blessing. Like
I'm just glad she finished because if she had to took that money and didn't finish, I would feel so bad.
only Janay, y'all. Only
Man, I would have took that money. See, somebody like me would have took that money and be like, "Hey, how much they said I got?"
I'm
Okay.
gonna finish this junior college real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah. Going to this junior college call it a day, get a little something, keep moving.
Bruh. I love how she shouted her out and kept her there. But yeah, big ups to her. Thank you, Nicki Minaj, for helping this young generation out with some college tuition.
Yeah.
We have no monties at all, so thank you.
Another another member for the YCMB clique, Young Money, Cash Money. Drake actually, I don't know if y'all remember that video he had, his God's Plan video where he was going around giving people money, doing things with the woo. He gave a woman a scholarship to Florida. I can't remember, but it was somewhere, and he gave her a scholarship, and she is also graduating very soon as well. So
This
um, he
beautiful.
shot, he she wrote him on Twitter and was like, "I did it" or whatever, and he was like, "I'm so proud of you." It was really cute. So
That's I don't know. That just I really chose to talk about that because that really just makes me happy because I'm still paying back student loans and I'm not even working in my field of study. So
girl, who is?
Exactly. So, including my brother, like me and him both are going through it. So, I love to see this. Some like if you have the means to help them out, then help them, because paying it back is no joke. Is no joke at all. It's no joke. And I am paying back. I am actually physically paying these people back
I think
monthly.
we just got done paying his stuff back like a year ago, but he didn't have too much to pay. Um, but yeah,
It's
um,
really
my
good.
cousin just graduated, and did you see my Instagram
I
story?
mean, he was getting who that's your cousin, right?
Yeah, that's my cousin. So that's my daddy's brother's son.
I love
You
it.
haven't met Uncle Tank. Yes, you have. Uncle Tank was the one that was cooking on the grill, the tall one, and
You
he
know what, fried the fish too. Oh yeah, I like it.
fried the fish. That's his son.
Oh, I love it. That was beautiful.
Yeah. So I
It's so much great. It's so many. I have three people who are pretty close to me, high school graduating this year, and all three of them are going on. All three of them, y'all, are going on to big 4-year schools. From Georgia Tech, one is in and Georgia Tech is hard to get into. Just to let y'all know, Georgia Tech. Then we have Alabama. Don't get me lying, but I know Alabama, and I got to figure out the other one, and I know she's going. But it's it makes me feel good. So I love it, y'all. Y'all keep going with school. It don't have to be college, but just at least try not to drop out of high school. Let's just let's,
yeah.
but yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this is weird. Now we just both start cracking up. Y'all have no clue what we laughing at. But my friend over here is funny. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, listen. Um, my honest moment. I was trying to have a serious honest moment. I really was. But Naja just be taking my like. Oh God. Let's woosah. Let's come. Everybody. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe out. Get it together. Fix your face. All right. So this moment is I was trying to be a responsible adult this past week, and I went and got some life insurance,
Nah.
and um, I'm proud of myself because in the Black community we look, we don't be trying to do none of that stuff, and it was this rapper that was encouraging other rappers to make sure they get life insurance too as
T
well
Grizzly.
not too long ago. Huh?
T Grizzly.
He would?
His name is T Grizzly. You talking about this rapper?
Yeah, I don't know him. That's why he's this rapper. What his
He's
song?
from. You probably don't know his stuff. It's he from Michigan. That's the only reason I know. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Michigan stuff. So, yeah, he was encouraging people to get their affairs in order, especially if you got kids, make sure you have a will. I called my daddy while I was getting my life insurance together, and I said, "Hey, you got some life insurance and you got a will. Who's gonna get all that stuff you got?" He was like, you ain't trying to knock me off, are you? And I was like, nah, I was just trying to,
That sounds just like him, dog. Like that
I
sounds
was just
just.
trying to see because I'm up here at the place getting my stuff done. I just want to make sure you got something written down. And he was like, this is how I talk to my father because we not gonna have no real like,
It is.
father, it's very important that you look at your assets and our conversations don't go like that. It'd be like, hey, you got you got your stuff or not? Or everything gonna go to your wife? Oh, okay, so what part I'm gonna get? Because I need to know. So we had that conversation, and yeah, it's important that y'all do that. And ask somebody about for your kids whole life insurance. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I know everything, but something about if you get whole life for your kids, you can physically take that money out and put it towards like tuition at a certain time. So when you were talking about college, it reminded me of that, because if I don't have all the money to pay for these kids' school, I can use some of the money from the whole life insurance to pay their tuition for college. So, just trying to give y'all some, like, little nugget, little gem. So contact your local person. I went through my friend Sherry Reynolds. She's with Farmers Agency. If you would like her contact information, let me know. And yeah, get your affairs in order. I mean, I don't really have nothing to be giving, but if something happened to my kids, that people need to know where they're supposed to go. Like, I don't want nobody fighting over my kids, or
None of that.
bada bing, bada boom. And then the type of policy I have, if something happened to them, the person who getting them not getting no money is going to a trust.
Mm-hmm.
So
No,
don't try to off me anytime soon, is what I'm saying. Cause you ain't get it.
Still ain't gonna get nothing.
Right.
I love that. My mother-in-law stress. My mother-in-law stresses about it. My dad don't say no. He probably would just be like, I mean, get it. You know what I'm saying? He's super chill, but that's he don't talk about it. It's Tammy, my mother, and my mother-in-law. They definitely are big on that. They both are.
It's important, and it really doesn't cost as much as you think it does. And I think for me, that's what my hang up was like, oh my God, like, how much I gotta pay for that? You know what I'm saying? But it's really not that expensive. You just knock it out, something you can do. It's a safety net. You don't want nobody to have to do the GoFundMe situations for you if something happens.
Not at all. That's something I definitely don't want to have to go through. But yeah, I like that. I like that honest moment. Um we moving on to knowledge with Najah. I don't have one, y'all.
You gotta say something crazy too.
I listen, let me tell you, maybe I can't come up with something. Let me tell you something. We both usually have this stuff down by the time the show start. But I'm gonna just keep it 100, or what the kids say today. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't have nothing. Y'all just
I got
don't take too much.
I got something.
I was about to say something. You cut me off, and then I'm gonna let you say what you're gonna say now.
I was gonna tell you what you were supposed to say.
I just was saying, don't take too much medication. It's bad for you. That you want to say what you were gonna say?
Let me say what I thought you were gonna say.
What?
We're gonna have to end this show, because at this point I'm getting delusional. I thought you got to say, don't put too much mayonnaise on your sandwich.
Now that is a good tip, because you will mess up a sandwich with too much mayonnaise. You gotta have the right amount. You don't be wanting all that. Look, the way I was about to say it sounded horrible, but no, yeah, you don't want too much mayonnaise on your sandwich.
You know what I said? You must say.
Like, I like spicy mustard on my sandwich. Let's not go back to the pig. Okay.
No, but I wanted to say, from me and Najah both, this has been a interesting week or two. So her knowledge with Najah is really to take care of yourself. She just went to the doctor not too long ago.
Why you ain't tell me to say that first? And I wouldn't have been embarrassing myself in front of all these millions of people. Listen.
Shout out to Michigan, the person in Michigan that listens to us faithfully. Shout out to you. I really appreciate you. Najah appreciates you. Shout out to my peoples in Alabama that listen. Shout out to my people in Georgia that listen. This not the end. I guess I'm ending it. So
we so damn goofy. This is ridiculous. Ooh.
But yeah, back to her knowledge with Najah, her knee was messed up. So she went to the doctor, podiatrist. Is that what it called?
No, I just went to my regular PCP, personal care physician. I ain't got no podiatrist. Oh Lord Jesus. It's a fire. This girl is
What's
crazy,
the
bro.
podiatrist do?
Podiatry, I actually used to work for a podiatrist after I graduated. It's but below the knee. They do below the knee, like calves and feet and toes and stuff. Above the knee is something else. I don't know who it is.
Fun fact, I really love a nice calf muscle. Like on a man.
I like it on a woman.
No.
I have to. I don't watch myself. Listen,
No, I just said
nothing against the LGBTQ community, but I say the most lesbian stuff, and I'm not. But I swear I be hitting on women, and I don't try. I don't.
he hit on me like every day.
I do. I hit on my friends.
Today.
I have to be like, no homo, and don't take offense, y'all. This is just really, I just really I say the most lesbian shit.
It's okay, because I mean, I know how you feel about me, and I'm married, so I'm flattered. But anyway.
Can we end the show?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that. I just want to say, look, Drew had the pink eye, and my husband, if you don't know who Drew is, and
I'm just thinking about that video. I ain't thinking about nothing else. I ain't talking about my friend. I would never do that.
Somebody stop. Somebody said something rude to me when I was at the gym the other day, and I just got to get this off my chest because I don't know if you're gonna listen to this show or not, and I don't care. But true, he said, I was like, I don't get the pink eye. I've never had the pink eye a day in my life, like, and he was like, because you don't have eyes. And I was like, a pause. So as I'm talking to you, I looked over and I saw that my eyes was barely like open, and that's what made me think about the comment he made about me. I have eyes, friends. I just don't know where they are.
I have too much. You can have mine.
Obviously, I will never get the pink eye because nothing can get in here because they're closed.
Yeah. I swear, it's a tribe she from or something. There they go. But you look crazy.
Look, friends, look. Okay, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Wine After Whines. Please follow us on all social media platforms. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube TV, Twitch, TikTok, all of those other sites. We're on them. Clubhouse. And I don't even know if people still get on Clubhouse. Okay, guys. For those of you who can't see us and you're just listening through audio, please don't think like something is not wrong with me. It's really Najah. So thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. We have like 2 more episodes until the season ends. But thank you for rocking with us. Binge us if you haven't listened to everything. And we'll see you later. Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye. Go watch us on YouTube.
Wash your neck.